Devils Thursday. This is the Woo Report. I'm your host, Sam Woo, coming to you live on Facebook Live, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Hello, happy Devils Tuesday. Happy Devils Thursday. Mike Rossi, Omar, Barry, and the Facebook Live, looking at YouTube Live. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. All right, so today's topic, Devils defensive that's the wrong title. I'm going to change it. That's the wrong title. That's for next time. Hold on a sec here, folks. Hold on. It should be the Devils defense is needed more than ever. Let me change the title on the live video stream real quick. I'm sorry, folks. Anybody that has OCD could really appreciate what I'm going through right now. All right, here we go. Let's adjust the graphics. There we go. Devils defense is needed more than ever. Devils taking on the Washington Capitals tonight for a back-to-back series. And the Capitals have given the Devils a lot of problems. Defensively, the Devils have looked very poor, especially on the penalty kill when they played the Washington Capitals. But it seems to me that the last 10, 14 days, the New Jersey Devils, their penalty kill is a lot better. Although it was getting a little sloppy the last game. I didn't like the fact that the Flyers were trying to come back from a 4-1 deficit. It should have never gotten that far. The game ending in a 4-3 Devils victory should have been stay put at 4-1. But we live and learn. Look, Lindy Ruff is riding the hot hand right now. First off, Ty Smith is getting a lot of minutes. It seems like he's involved in a lot of the plays. PK Subban, still more room for improvement, but he's starting to play outstanding. He's pretty good right now. And I hope PK really sticks with it. Damon Severson and Ty Smith, that pairing should stay together. But also, Ryan Murray, we need Ryan Murray to play tonight, because if the Devils can win tonight and pull off, as far as I'm concerned, an upset, it's going to be through their defense. Having a great defense changes the whole dynamics of your team. Look, when Scott Stevens first came into the league, he was great offensively and defensively. But after when Jacques Lemaire came to the New Jersey Devils, that's when Scott Stevens really started to change his game. Most people don't realize when Jacques Lemaire first came, that 93-94 season, Scott Stevens was in the running for a Norris Trophy. And he had a lot of points that year, career highs, plus minus, points. But once he changed his game to more defensive game, what you see is it's addition by subtraction. And what I mean by that is, look, hockey is a team sport. If you can shut down the top line of the opposing team to absolute zero because you play well defensively, you don't have to work as hard offensively. Look, I mean, I hate to dumb it down, but you just need to score one more goal than the other team. And if you could take them out, their offense defensive, by playing great defense, like Alexander Ovechkin, TJ Oshie, let's make sure that they do not get any shots off in the high danger areas, especially in the slot, because that's where they're particularly dangerous. Make the Capitals play the perimeter game. Now, I got this idea from the show idea from Michael Hay. He says, let's talk Devils defense. All right, because I'm a defense type guy. I love great goaltending. Control the neutral zone, says Ron Bailey. Need the NFZ tonight. Yes, the no fun zone. I think Shorts Guy's working on some T-shirts about that. I have to talk to him about that. The Devils have to play with speed against the Capitals. Yes. I think actually the Devils may have more speed. The only difference, I think, where the Capitals got them, because the Devils are still a young team, was they used their veteran presence to kind of intimidate. And, you take a couple jabs here when the refs aren't looking. And you know what? That's what a veteran team does. And kudos for the Capitals for doing it. I don't think it's anything cheap, but they try to get these young kids off their games. Well, you know what? I'm going to say it again. Hit back. Defensively, establish the physical presence in front of the net, in front of Mac Black. You need to be intimidating. You only get respect when you enforce your presence. Because otherwise, it's kind of like when a Rottweiler smells blood, what do? They're going to go after you. But if you stand your ground, the Rottweiler will obey. Anyway, enough about dogs. I love dogs. I'm a dog guy. Barry writes in the Facebook Live, recipe for a win, put a shadow on Ovi, clear Oshie from the front. I couldn't agree with you more, Barry. You need to establish the presence. But also, we talked about defense. How about those New Jersey Devils, their defensemen getting involved offensively, where it's not like 3-on-5 and our defense is just hanging back. No, they are pinching down. They are being very strategic. Ty Smith, PK Subban, Damon Severson, they've been doing great. Sammy Vatanen, he had a goal the other night. I mean, yeah, it's good to get them involved defensively. And they're getting the help from the forwards covering them on the point when they do pinch down. So they don't get caught up for an odd man rush the other way against Mackenzie Blackwood. Defense wins championships, says Rob. Rocco says we need to steal this one. Absolutely, we need to steal this one. We got the momentum right now. Let's keep it. Let it snowball. Look, I talked about running the table on this road trip. The Devils are the road trip warriors. They play better on the road. You got a 6-game road trip. Well, you beat up Philadelphia. Now the real test. Back-to-back against the Capitals. Tonight down in Washington, our nation's capital. No pun intended. This is the time where the defense is needed more than ever. Because you win tonight, you know what? You're putting everybody on notice that this Devils team has recovered from that 16-day layoff. And Nico is close to return, Omar Ba. Omar, I love it when you appear on the Let's Go Devils podcast and the Woo Report. Ty Smith equals Niedermeyer. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't go that far. I won't go that far, Ron. But this is what I will say. He sure as heck is all over the place. You see Ty Smith, you see that 2-4. I mean, you remember Bryce Salvador when he wore that 2-4? Or Lyle Odeline? Hey, Ty Smith. Oh, and happy birthday to Ty Smith. I think he just turned 21. I think I saw that somewhere. Hey, now he can officially legally party with the Let's Go Devils podcast at the bars. We can beat the Pens. This is Michael Hay. But we have to play smart tonight, says Mike Rossi. Absolutely, we should. Look, winning solves everything, but having great defense makes it easier. You don't have to work as hard as on offense. But that penalty kill needs to stay disciplined and make sure that if you're playing the box 2-2 or the diamond, that you don't gallivant off and get caught leaving your other three teammates behind. You got to own the middle of the ice. Own it. And especially in front of Mackenzie Blackwood. All right, so a couple Devils topics. Enough about defense, although I could talk defense all day long. All right, let's see here. I'm going to mutilate this name. Devils have signed another prospect out of college. My alma mater, Penn State. I'm wearing the Penn State hat today. Arne Televete. I think that's how you pronounce it. There's so many different versions. I actually watched on YouTube, but that's the one I'm kind of picking up. 2-year entry-level contract. Unlike Tice Thompson, his contract won't start until the 2021-22 season, so he won't be an option for the NHL team this season. Hey, you know what? Stick to Penn State for now. That's fine with me, Arne. Welcome to the New Jersey Devils. But he did sign an AHL contract for the remainder of the season, so once he finishes travel quarantine, he'll play his games for Binghamton, which is really down in Newark for this season. What else? Tice Thompson recently finished his junior season at Providence. He'll report to the Devils once he quarantines to be allowed to play in the pro games. He's a 2019 fourth-round pick, 30 goals in 59 games the past 2 seasons at Providence. Hey, could be a nice right winger. Love the prospect pool. Whistler in the YouTube live says stay out of the penalty box. Yeah, that will help your penalty kill by not having any penalties, right? To kill. Good point. Again, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Right? That's what we want to do. Devils fans want to keep it simple. We love defense. We also love offense. Same lineup from Tuesday for tonight. Mackenzie Blackwood. Mac Black gets his 3rd straight start. First line, Yannick Kokkonen, Travis Zajac, Yegor Sharangovich. Boy, are they making Travis Zajac like that's his fountain of youth, is playing with those 2 wingers. Jesper Bratt starting to heat up. Jack Hughes, Kyle Palmieri. Again. We want you to play well. Wink, wink. Maltsev, Zacha, Merkley. Hey, how about Nick Merkley? I like that kid. Zacha, He's our third line centerman? And Nico Hischier isn't back yet? Holy moly. Mikey McLeod, Wood, and Janssen rounding out with the fourth line. Now, I'm telling you, the fourth line needs to play like the first line. They need to come with a lot of energy and start throwing their weight around. All right. Washington has some big boys there. You need to wear them down. And that's going to be one of the keys to the game. The Woo's keys of the game. Hello, Michael, YouTube Live. First pairing, Ty Smith, Damon Severson, no surprise there. Kulikov and Subban. Second pairing, Murray and Vatanen. And again, Mackenzie Blackwood in net. Mac Black is going to have to stand tall tonight. Although the guy's a pretty big guy. Yeah. All right, well, this is an extended version of the Woo Report, episode 67. Went a little bit overtime. Hope you're having a nice lunch. I'm going to be ready for post-game tonight, possibly with Scotty. We don't know how his work schedule is. Beer Baron's on the taxi squad, our little broadcasting taxi squad. Shorts guy is playing in a hockey game tonight. Just a side note. The Woo Report may be traveling very soon to a city near you. Where would I be? What am I doing? I'm spreading the love of Devils hockey all over the place. And it will help me if they run the table this road trip. Let's do it. It starts with the goaltending and defense. Shut them down. And shut them down now. Well, this is the Woo Report, dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes. And thank you for making us the most commented Devils podcast in the history of New Jersey Devils podcast. See you at post game. Till next time, let's go Devils.